Hey guys, I'm Rana, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing my birthday book haul, which is kind of a month late. My birthday was October 28th, so this includes all the books I got before my birthday, during, and after. So yeah, I'm not really going to say too much about the books. I'll probably just say their genre and if I think I'm going to like them or not. But yeah, the first three books I got were books that were free from my library. The first is 0 to 60 by Marie Hart. This is a body shop book. All I know about it is there's a girl, she has a dog, and her car breaks down. That's all I know about it. So yeah. The next book is Wild Ride Cowboy by Macy Yates. I've been hearing good things about her, especially after I read Harper Sloan, and it's like a cowboy romance, so that's why I wanted to read it. And the next book I have is Saving Mercy by Abby Rhodes. This book is kind of a psychological thriller. This guy his father was a serial killer, so he kind of has like little traits that his father had, so he is called in on crime scenes and he knows exactly how the killer killed because of his father. So that seemed really interesting and I picked it up. The next book we went to Antietam in Maryland, in Maryland, Antietam National Battlefield, and then we went to Baltimore, Maryland, and we toured the Inner Harbor. And at the Inner Harbor, they have a 5-story Barnes & Noble, guys. So where do you think I go? Into the Barnes & Noble. And I bought a book, and it's You by Caroline Kepnes. This is a adult psychological thriller, and I've heard crazy things about this book. I've heard it's super scary, and it's just like so weird. And it's in second person perspective, so like the guy is talking directly to the girl, but he's like saying it in form of you, so he's like, you do this, you do that. So I've heard it's really good. I definitely recommend this to readers who like this type of book. The next book I got is The Witches of the Glass Castle by Gabriella Lepore. I watched Benjamin of Tomes, his channel, and he always recommends this book. And it was definitely around my birthday when I got it because I wanted to read it for Halloween. And what do you know? I didn't read it for Halloween. But I'm definitely going to try and read it soon. All I know, it's about a brother and a sister who are witches. So it seemed really interesting. The next book I have is Dune by Carrie Corp and Laurie Langdon. This is the first in a trilogy. It takes place in Scotland, if you guys couldn't tell by the background. But two girls, I think, go on a summer vacation, or like just spend summer in Scotland, and they're transported back in time, I believe. So it's kind of like an Outlander-ish book. And I wanted to read it because it's Scottish, so that's a big thing. But I'm very excited. This book is kind of lengthy, which I like, and the cover's gorgeous, so I love that too. The next book I have, I know nothing about, and it's Don't Look Back by Jennifer L. Armentrout. It looks like a mystery, maybe a thriller, because of the cracked glass on the cover. I can't talk. But this seemed really cool, and it's her YA book, so I don't know if it's going to be any good, because her YA books for me actually have been pretty good, so we'll see. But I love Jennifer L. Armentrout's writing, so I'm very excited to dive into this book. The next book, I received a copy in the mail, and it's The Breathless by Tara Goygen. Probably mispronounced that. I'm super sorry. But this was out October 10th, and this is kind of a mystery thriller YA. I did read like a quarter of it. I think I got up to chapter like 10-ish, and I wasn't a fan of it. The writing wasn't good. The plot line I wasn't interested in, so I had to put it down. Maybe you guys will have a different opinion, but I personally didn't enjoy it. And the next couple books have been, I'm going to show them anyway, but they were shown in my October book wrap-up. No, November book wrap-up. Oh my god. But the next book is My Lucky Catch by Steve DePorto. This is book 5 or 6 of the University Park series. I love the series. This one is a baseball romance, and the other books are football romance. and it was very short, but this book captivated me to the very end. It was great. I did cry, so that's like a telling sign. But it was very like emotional, and it was just very different. There were a lot of plot twists that I didn't expect, and there was like a double plot twist that I was like, holy crap, like I did not expect it at all. But it was such a good book for how short it was. Yeah, it's about 300 pages, and I really enjoyed this. The next book's on the floor, but I'm currently reading it, and it's The Changeling's Journey by Christine Spores. I'm super excited to have gotten this. I've been seeing this a lot, especially on Benjamin of Tomes' channel, and it's another Scottish book. It's kind of a fairy book as well. She's a changeling, which is a fairy baby that's switched with a human baby, and she is traveling to the fairy kingdom to find out why she was switched and who her real parents are. So that concept seems really good, and it's kind of a mixed perspective. So it's perspective of her and the fairy, one of the fairy princesses or something. So that seemed really cool. And I'm assuming the fairy princess is probably the human baby who was stolen. I don't know. But yeah, I'm super excited to read this. And the cover's beautiful, and it takes place in Scotland, guys. The next book I got was There's Someone Inside Your House by Stephanie Perkins. I talked about this in my November wrap-up. Wasn't a huge fan, but it was okay, and the cover's really pretty, so it will be nice to have on my shelf. And the next 3 books I got go together, which is the Girl in 6E series. Love it! So the first book is The Girl in 6E by Airtor. The second book is Do Not Disturb. And the third book got a cover change, If You Dare. The first 2 books were phenomenal. The third book fell short for me. But I really enjoyed this series. The concept was very interesting. It's about, if you guys don't know, because I talk about it so much already, but it's about a girl who has a psychological disorder where she just wants to murder everyone that she sees or that she hears. So she decides to lock herself up in her room and just live like that for 3 years. And it was really interesting. I loved it. It was very great, like, just reading it, and it was just scary at the same time. Like, I was super scared reading it at night because, yeah, I'm scared. But definitely recommend it if you guys like psychological thrillers. And the last book I got was Haven by Mary Lindsay. I went out with my friends election day, and we went to Barnes & Noble, and I bought this book, and I think I bought another one. No, I think I just bought this book. But I really enjoyed it. I gave like a 4.5 out of 5. I have a review up. This was a paranormal YA book, and I was very surprised. I didn't expect it to be paranormal. But I first heard about this at BookCon. It wasn't out yet, so no one had ARCs or anything. But I really love this, and I definitely recommend this. But yeah, that's all the books I got for my birthday book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys have any recommendations for books, leave it down below. Bye!